All right, no face cam for today. Why? Because I just don't feel like it. I had to get this out. So, a few days ago, a Charlie Kirk fan stalked and brutally murdered 2 fans for talking shit about Kirk. Brutally murdered 2 women, not fans. I don't know where I got that shit. Now, doing a deeper dive, now let me break this down for you, because there were a lot of people in the comment section that were trying to do some damage control, and they were trying to say, oh no, he didn't do that because they were talking shit about Kirk. He did that for another reason. Well, let's get into what that other reason is. Now, there weren't many articles on this guy. Articles like this New York Post article, they really tried their best to try to not like cover the fact that he was also a Charlie Kirk fan, and he also verbatim said this right here. There were people over here talking about, oh, he's not a Kirk fan, he wasn't, or him being a Kirk fan didn't contribute to the death, he was already stalking them. Yeah, let's listen to this little clip right here real quick.
Hey, whenever Maria sees the pizza guy come, better think of Charlie Kirk for making fun of his fucking death, stupid ass clown.
Wait,
just remember that.
What about Charlie Kirk?
No, she made fun of Charlie Kirk's death on TikTok on a repost.
Oh, she did?
Maybe her mother should monitor.
So, I know it's laggy, I know, I apologize, but this guy with the facial movements, the face in general, you can tell he has bad social skills. This guy is the definition of an incel. This guy is the definition of a dude that's not getting no sort of pussy, and that is a common theme among a lot of hard conservatives. And it's very funny, a lot of hard conservatives, they're very big on conservatism. You know, it's all about hating black people. White people are the superior race, but they can't find a way to continue their race because they can't mac their women into actually having sex with them. They're just so fucking stupid and so socially inept that they can't just listen. We get it, all right? Feminism is fucked. Okay, we get it, guys. But you gotta get a way to dance around that and just play into the draws real quick. Or, you know, hold out and find a woman that's not all about that feminist shit, but white women are really into that feminist shit, but that's neither here nor there. My point is, this guy's obviously an incel, and that's why he felt the need to stalk and kill these women. The Times of India, I don't know why we had to go to all the way to the Times of India to get an article that was like somewhat proper. It has like spelling errors and shit because these people don't, English isn't their first language. But New Jersey stalker killer Vincent Battellero, so he's like a Italian, what the fuck is in my eye, is a Charlie Kirk fan, ranted against 2 girls on live stream before killing them in road rage. You know what I mean about the grammar. Anyway, social media is on fire over the silence from the Republicans on 17-year-old Vincent Battellero, a MAGA and Charlie Kirk fan who has been charged with intentionally hitting and killing 2 girls. Battellero, I can't pronounce that shit. I'm gonna just say Vincent, man. Stalked Maria for days, according to neighbors, and then hit her and her friend Isabella Salas, leading to their death. Days before this happened, Vincent alleged on YouTube that a girl from his school was causing him legal trouble by bringing false allegations against him involving child porn. Now, if we go back in the video and kind of look at that guy's mannerisms, he would definitely be the type that would have child porn. But anyway, even after their death, he came online and said there was more to the story. He said he's a nice kid, you know, let him tell it, with a good family by his side, but some baseless allegations have been ruining everything. I don't know, man. He said Maria mocked Charlie Kirk's death by resharing something critical on Kirk on TikTok. Quote, whenever Maria sees the pizza guy come, better think of Charlie Kirk for making fun of his effing death, he says, according to the video. Stupid ass clown, a quote, stupid ass clown, just remember that, unquote. The pizza context was that on the live stream, he said he would order pizza from Maria's home and make her pay for it. Maria's family, in a statement, called Vincent a coward of a man who had been plotting this attack against Maria for months, carried out this horrific act. taking not only her life, but also Isabella's. Now, let me tell you something. Let me explain to you why Charlie Kirk, basically why the title of this video was worded this way, all right? You got Charlie Kirk, right? White people, not just conservatives, they're just white people in general, will have you believe that Charlie Kirk stood up for great values. He was an upstanding citizen, all that extra shit. And he didn't have any hate rhetoric. He just had rhetoric. He just had speech. There's no such thing as hate speech. They think that there's no such speech that would warrant somebody shooting Charlie Kirk, but apparently they were wrong. And it's not even, you can't even pull out that bullshit talking about, oh, black people are just low impulse. No, this is one of y'all. There was none of that low impulse bullshit. There was none of that low IQ bullshit when they found out it was a white dude. All of a sudden it turned into, oh, he's liberal, oh, he's Jewish, all that deflection shit. It's actually pretty pathetic. But here's the thing, you guys talk all this shit talking about, oh man, he's Charlie Kirk, it has nothing to do with the situation. Well, if you listen to his rhetoric, I mean, it's appealing to incels and shit. Charlie Kirk was a grifter, so he was gonna say all the right things that the incel conservatives wanted to hear, so they would keep donating to him, so they would keep supporting him, watching his videos, all that shit, right? So, and of course he was gonna say shit that pissed off everybody that disagreed with him, so they were gonna tune into him. I never tuned into Charlie Kirk. I just knew he existed, and on the day he died, I was kind of like, it made me chuckle a bit, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't care if you feel a certain way about it. And I'm not hiding my face, because I said this shit with my face on here. I'm not hiding from none of you motherfuckers. I'm not scared of no Charlie Kirk fan, no conservative. Y'all don't bust any grapes, all right? What I'm saying is, of course this guy would be a Charlie Kirk fan. It's not surprising. And I heard he's an Andrew Tate fan. It's not surprising. This shit right here, it's obvious. This is incel written all over it. And then he's talking about, oh, she ruined my life with child pornography accusations. I've never been accused of having child pornography. I don't know anybody back in high school that was accused of anything that they didn't do. I know a nigga back in high school that was always harassing girls and texting them out of nowhere, talking about some feet pics and shit. Nigga was freaky, right? But he was harassing girls, saying that shit out of nowhere, feet pics and all that shit. Nobody just said that shit out of nowhere just because they just didn't like the motherfucker. Now that does happen. Some people do, like, out of nowhere get blamed for rape and shit. Of course they do, but hey, listen, that sounds like too specific of an accusation to just sit there and make up. And if you really didn't have it happen to you, either ignore that shit or just drop out and just do homeschool and then move towns. But it seems like he actually did do that shit, and he's mad that she said something about it. And he talked about how there was, hold on, let's keep reading this article. I'm getting ahead of myself. You should not have accused me of sending porn, and you should not have dragged me into creating a police report, he said, referencing not just Maria, but her mother by name. You made a bad decision making a bad name of myself. You hear this shit? Do you hear this shit? This is the mindset of a white man. Of a typical white supremacist, suspected white supremacist at least. You made a bad decision making a bad name of myself. Only you can make a bad name for yourself. But since this guy has been listening to Charlie Kirk, since this guy has been listening to Donald Trump, since this guy's been listening to fucking Andrew Tate, all the cornball agates on fucking X. I said agates, not the F word. I said agates. All those pathetic incel fucks, or even if they're not incel, all those retarded, just blatantly wrong motherfuckers on X that sit there and grift all day so they can get like $50 off of X at the end of the month. Those guys, if you're sitting there listening to those motherfuckers all day, then yeah, you're gonna think everything else is everybody else's fault without any real proof. See, we can prove a system of white supremacy. We prove that shit every single day. Here's an example right here. This guy does this horrible fucking act, and that post right there should have like what? That shit should have like at least 200,000 likes. doesn't even crack 50,000 likes. That's not viral. This is light work in today's time. This ain't shit. But yeah, just this sentence right here, man. You made a bad decision making a bad name of myself. That just makes no fucking sense. Maria's mother reported to the police. And in that case, what happened? What's up with the other girl dying? You just fuck it. Oh, collateral damage. Oh well, if she dies, she dies. This is the mind of a suspected white supremacist. This is the mind of a Charlie Kirk supporter. It is what it is. Maria's mother reported to the police numerous times that her daughter was being stalked, but nothing was done. I wonder why nothing was done. Because if a nigga was stalking her, you best believe something would have been done that same day. She would have gotten a restraining order. No restraining order or nothing? Really? Could they not do anything because they went to the same school or something? If he was black, I guarantee you something would have been done that same day. They would have been like, okay, look, you gotta move schools. Or they would make a nigga leave school. They would expel him or some shit. They would be like, you can't be near her. You gotta homeschool or something. Something would have been done. NewJersey.com reported that on his live streams and social media posts, Vincent also expressed admiration for Andrew Tate. We already know who he is. But yeah, that's what it is. These are the type of people that Charlie Kirk had backing him. These are the type of people that cried when Charlie Kirk got neck tapped. These are the type of people that will tell you that Charlie Kirk is on par with Martin Luther King Jr. These are the type of people. Now let's do this New York Post shit right here. Now we just read the one that's from a news article that's in India, right? Covering shit over here in America. Interesting. But let's do, New York Post. New Jersey teen revealed dark obsession with one of his alleged hit and run victims before crash. The New Jersey teen, Vincent, driver accused of intentionally ramming into two 17-year-old girls, revealed a dark obsession with one of the victims and her family in a recorded live stream leading up to the fatal crash. Vincent said on a September 23rd YouTube video viewed by the Post, he had a vengeance against Maria and ordered a pizza to her house to prank her, claiming she leveled accusations against him that got... Dude, like, that shit right there, that's just, like, I hate OTG with a passion. I actually do not like that dumbass coon. But that stalking shit where you niggas order pizza out of nowhere, y'all find motherfuckers' addresses, you're ordering pizza out of nowhere, making motherfuckers pay for it and shit. Never. If I got a pizza ordered in my house, I'm not paying for that shit. But anyway, y'all doing that weird ass shit, that's another trait of a no life incel motherfucker. I'm just saying that's some cornball ass shit. He also appeared to admit on the same video he lurked outside her house a previous time. Of course he did. But he's innocent though. He'll tell you he's innocent of those child pornography charges. And we're about to see in a second. It's amazing what they do. This is how the justice system works in their favor all the time. The 17-year-old driver is now facing 2 counts of first-degree murder for allegedly hitting Maria and her pal Isabel Salas as they rode their e-bike Monday evening. Vincent claimed in his diatribe, okay, then learn a new word, that he was falsely accused by the teen and her mom of sending child pornography and wanted to get back at the family. You know what, dude? I think that either it was child pornography or I think that this guy, and what these articles don't know or they're not saying, this guy sent nudes to her unsolicited, and the girl and the mom were like, okay, this guy, we're gonna say this is child pornography because he's underage, right? So they're gonna be like, okay, this guy sent child pornography, he just sent pictures of himself. Isn't as bad as sending child pornography, like actual, little babies getting victimized, but it's still pretty bad that you're sending nudes unsolicited. And this is what I mean about the incel culture inside the conservative party, inside the white supremacist culture in general. That's incel shit right here. So that's what that guy did. He sent some dick pictures unsolicited, like a fucking nerd, like a fucking goofball. The chick wasn't feeling it, And she was like, okay, I really want to get back at this guy. The mom's like, okay, shit, let's say this is child pornography. That would explain more. That would make sense more why it got tossed out. But hey, they always make the justice system bend to their will. Later in the video, he used what he called a burner phone to phone Domino's Pizza and make a phony order to the home of the teen's family. So you all know I have a vengeance against this girl for accusing me of sending porn and shit. I'm gonna call a pizza to her house, he said before he had a message for Maria's mother. Quote, you should not have accused me of sending porn, and you should not have dragged me into creating a police report. I already read that. You made a decision making a bad name of myself. Like, come on, dude. Come on. Even if it's just him saying his shit, you're sending those news unsolicited. Because if they weren't solicited, if she was into that, you would have not gotten in trouble. If y'all are like basically the same age, she was not feeling you. Like, only a fucking Charlie Kirk fan could have a chick get nudes. Could send nudes to a chick and get fucking the police knocking at their door. Like, the dude's a sub 5, social skills in the fucking toilet. You already know. I'm finna skip the rest of this shit. Hold on. They had another. You made a bad decision having this girl return to this school without me being there, he said. Who the fuck says that? Who the fuck says that? Charlie Kirk fans. He told a worker at Domino's that the pizza pies would be paid for through cash. I mean, that's how it works. That's how that prank works. Yeah, we know. When his buddy suggested Vincent drive over to her house to witness the pizza being delivered, he explained the last time he did that, Maria's mother caught him snooping. Wow. That's fucking ridiculous. Does she not own a Ring camera? Does she not own a Ring camera or something? Like, how much more evidence do the police need that this guy is stalking her? How much more? What more evidence do you need? Let that be a nigga. Let that be a black man. Let that shit happen. I got tracked and the police did what they did, he said. It's unclear what action was taken by the authorities at that time, with Cranford police stating all questions about this tragic case were referred to the Union County Prosecutor's Office. So not a fucking thing was done. Nothing was done. I got tracked and the police did what they did, so they did nothing. Footage of rants were recorded by NewJersey.com. Loved ones of Maria have claimed since the fatal crash that the 17-year-old gamer 17-year-old gamer, bro. Alright, whatever. Was stalking her for months, including sitting outside her home. Vincent Surreally addressed the crash a day after it happened on another live stream and denied unspecified allegations against him. Absolutely pathetic. Instead, he complained that he's a nice kid who has been bullied. Oh, yeah. He also claimed he has the victim mentality on deck. Has the victim mentality. $1 million worth of whiteness, but he has victim mentality. He also claimed you can be a retard, right? You can be a fucking idiot. As long as you have white skin, doors will open up for you. They'll open up for you like that. We see that shit all the time. He also claimed in a May 13th live stream viewed by the Post that allegations were leveled against him about how he was sending questionable chats and stuff like that. He mentioned both his parents were defending him against what he called bogus accusations. But by June, he claimed that the case is going to be dismissed and I'm not going to be facing any charges. So yeah, he sent his Jimmy without consent. That's what he did. I'm basically cleared of any wrongdoing, he said. Says a lot. If they're let me read it in his voice. Says a lot. If they're closing the case on me for this and they're bringing me back to school, it says a lot of how much I was innocent in the first place. Messages to Vincent's father have not been returned and no one answered when a Post reporter approached the family house this week. The alleged killer is currently in custody. His case is a juvenile matter, but he could ultimately, he should be charged as an adult. If Carmelo Anthony, like, are you fucking serious? Like this is the shit that I'm talking about. Carmelo Anthony was instantly charged as an adult. He's instantly being charged as an adult. We keep fucking that up. But this guy, he literally runs over 2 girls on purpose, and his case is a juvenile matter. But it could ultimately be charged. No, it's going to be. It should be. There shouldn't be any speculation of it. Like give me a fucking break, man. But yeah, that's basically all there is on this. This is Charlie Kirk fans. These are the type of people that we're sitting here and we're like, oh man, we feel so bad for Charlie Kirk. He did nothing but spread greatness. He was the next Martin Luther King. Bullshit. Fucking cope and see. Like and subscribe if you like the video. If you want more videos that actually talk about real shit, go ahead and check out my channel. Turn on that bell for the notifications, and I'll be back later.